Example 4, graph the linear function. Letter A, f of x equals 3x minus 2. Now, keep in mind when we're dealing with an f of x, it's telling you that it's a function, but another way of looking at this is just converting this back over to y. So y equals 3x minus 2. Now, when we're looking at this is just y equals mx plus b. So from this equation, I should be able to pull off m, which is my slope, and b, which is my y-intercept. So m is right here, which is 3. And then the other way I could write that is 3 over 1, because remember, we're going to want to do rise over run. And then b is my y-intercept, negative 2. So I'm going to go to my y-intercept, negative 2. My slope is 3, or 3 over 1, so I'm going to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to run 1, and I'm going to put another dot. I'm going to do it again, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to run 1. And now that I have 3 dots, I'm going to try my best to connect those. And there's your line. Letter B, g of x equals negative x plus 4. So once again, we can just think about this as y equals negative x plus 4. This is y equals mx plus b. So our slope and our y-intercept. Our slope is a negative 1. So negative 1, which I can rewrite as negative 1 over 1. And then b is 4. So my y-intercept, I'm going to go up, I'm going to put a dot at 4. And then my slope is negative 1. So I'm actually going to not rise, but fall 1, run 1. Fall 1, run 1. Fall 1, run 1. And I could stop there, but I'm going to go a couple more just so I have a better idea of what's going on. And then I'm going to draw my line. If I look at my line, it should have a negative slope. So as I read it from left to right, it's falling down the page. Letter C, h of x equals negative 3 fourths x minus 1. So again, I know it says h of x. That's just saying it's a function. Okay, it's a line. We know it's a function. It'll pass the vertical line test. But we could just write it as y equals negative 3 fourths x minus 1. My slope, negative 3 fourths. My y-intercept, negative 1. I'm going to plot my y-intercept at negative 1. And then I have my slope of negative 3 fourths. Now, when you do this, you can either do negative 3 over 4, or you can do positive 3 over negative 4. It doesn't matter where you apply this negative, as long as you only apply it either to the numerator or the denominator. You don't want to apply it in both places, because if you put a negative and a negative, you actually just made it a positive. So if I start at my y-intercept and I go down 3, run 4, I would go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I would run 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The other option is go up 3 and go backwards 4. So up 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then backwards, 1, 2, 3, and then go backwards 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see it just kind of takes you the other direction. And you have your line.